have a new GTA 6 map update, and there are a lot of changes. We made several massive discoveries based on screenshots and trailers, so most of the map outline should now be correct. My name is Saukko, and I'm a part of the GTA 6 mapping project. I have helped with the creation of the community map and go through all of the changes to the map. So let's see what changed, and let's start from Key West. Well, actually from the lack of it. Previously we were thinking that there was going to be a Key West. However, now it's confirmed that Key West is not in the game. From this trailer scene, of course, we see that there are some things here, and it looks like Key West could be right of this image. However, it seems like Rockstar just cut it off there, so anything right of this image is actually just C. As when we look at the Grass River's postcard, which is located here on the map, if we enhance the image, we can see that there's a bridge here, which is the same bridge as this one. And then we see a landmass, and then it just ends. There's no more land after the first island. And of course, the first island is the airbase. So the only thing that's at the end of the keys is the airbase. And based on this trailer 2 scene, we were able to determine that there's only a single runway on the base. One thing that is still missing on the map is some of the islands in Grass River as we see. However, they are not significant enough to be included on the map somewhere around here. The islands only reach about here actually, but it's basically just sea. Then, Watson Bay. If you look at the Watson Bay screenshot, we can notice that we only see buildings and trees close up to the camera, so at Watson Bay itself, or farther away. This hill is here, so we cannot see the sea behind it here. But if we look here on the right, we can see clearly that there's an area without trees, as we basically only see trees from here and then here. It just looks like the area is full of trees, only because the camera is so low. Then, this trailer 1 scene. We can even see the waterway here, and there's a massive lake here, which we cannot see because of the sun. But because this waterway is based on real life, it means it goes to the sea, which is here. Then, there's a leak located here, and when we analyzed the water we saw in the leak, we realized it's actually seawater, which means that there's sea directly west of the airport, just like in the original Vice City game. This is also supported by this scene, as we can see nothing back here, which means that there's sea there. The changes are not that drastic, and the areas were speculative before, so we have now just gotten confirmation that they are not real. So technically nothing changed. The map is basically still the same. Also, some things had to be removed from Vice City, as we analyzed this screenshot more, and noticed that some of our triangulations were actually wrong. Then, in the northern Vice City, we analyzed the underground leak more, and we realized a lot of this landmass is actually just sea, and the bay is much wider. Also, the golf course, it was just a hallucination from a few pieces of grass and few palm trees we saw from the underground leak. The palms were on the hospital island, and the grass was underwater. Same here in Winding Sands. The waterway has been made more wider. And about Winding Sands, this area is still actually speculative, as we haven't been able to solve this trailer 1 scene. Ambrosia itself has stayed the same. However, we had to make Lake Leonida bigger, so that it would be bigger than the Alamo Sea from GTA 5. We have actually been able to place this scene onto the map, and it's located here. There's sea here on the left, so this is the actual northern coast confirmed now. This is also supported by the underground leak. And these hills are the same ones as we see from Ambrosia, so they are located around here, and right behind them we have the Lake Leonida. So yes, now the northern coast is completely confirmed, and this is the correct size of the GTA 6 map. And Ambrosia being the heart of Leonida also makes sense, as the heart is in the upper parts of the body, so it technically is a northern town. And then this Calaga screenshot, if we enhance the image, we can see sea here. And as we know that the camera is located here, and it's facing this way, we know that this area of the map will be sea. Just like we see from the Port Gellhorn postcard. We only see the port and the factories, and then there's nothing behind them. This was also mentioned in the leaks, as this is the Port Gellhorn Peninsula. And the large bridge, just like in GTA 5, it leads nowhere significant, and basically to the edge of the map. The theory that Mount Calaga is on the panhandle is actually true, as this thing here on the top is actually the panhandle of the map. So the panhandle is back, so now everyone is happy. If we compare the GTA 6 map to the GTA 5 map, we can still see that the GTA 6 map is decently sized compared to the GTA 5 map. The size is completely fine, and the GTA 6 map looks larger than the GTA 5 map, so nothing to worry about. That's all of the major changes to the map, and there are some changes that I didn't include in the video, as they aren't that important. Thanks to Matsus for helping with the creation of this version of the mapping project. Thank you for watching, comment how good this update was in the comments, share the video to your friends, like the video and subscribe if you want to see more factual videos about GTA 6. Thank you.